We are going to go back into Follett Shelf and open up our e-reader and look at the features that are available to you while reading your book online. So we need to go into the Stefan IMC page, log into our Follett Shelf, log into our Follett Shelf, here we go. Use your username, which is your server account, and your password, which is the Google Account for Education password. Find your material, either search for it here, locate it here, or if you've already checked it out, go into your book bag. Open your material. And we are going to check out the different features available for you when reading your book. Let's start by taking a look at the contents. The table of contents will have a couple different views. One is the list browse, so it shows you basically what the table of contents would be in your book by title, so the cover, the title page, the acknowledgments, chapter 1, and so on. You can also do a page browse, so it shows you what each individual page looks like. If you find the page that you want to go to, you can just click on it and it will take you to the page in your viewer window. Now, not every ebook will have the same features. Sometimes different authors or publishers allow certain aspects, and sometimes publishers and authors don't allow certain aspects of an online ebook. So this is kind of what could be available to you. So you could have the list viewer and the page browse. Up here is just putting in bookmarks. You can play around with that a little bit. So let's continue on to the next feature. So we have the contents. Next feature is a search. If you remember reading about someone but don't remember what page it was on, you may type in maybe their name of the person and do a quick search, and it will tell you all the pages that this person or this word was mentioned. For this example, I use the name of a person, but you might be searching for a specific word that you wanted to look up again. So you can put in the word here and it will list all the different pages that that word is mentioned. And then from there you can go and find whatever it is you were looking for. The next feature is the highlight. We have talked about that a little bit, but you select the color and then you go ahead and highlight whatever it is that you need to highlight. Okay, come. There we go. The note feature, we discussed this a little bit as well. If you click on note, you can add a note to this page. You title the note, you put in the note, and you hit save. So we were doing questioning. Question. And then click save. So that note is saved, and then you'll notice on the right hand corner on page 38, I now have a note. I can also add a bookmark there. And then if I click on book notes, it will show me anything I have highlighted or any note I have made in my book thus far. So on the left hand side I can narrow it down and I can say just show me my highlights or just show me my notes. At the end you will print off all the highlights and the notes that you have created in your book. Let's get down to talking about the tools down here. Now these are your view options on this area. So one way to view is the fit to width. So it will enlarge the text to be as wide as either one page, or if I select two pages, fit to width. I'm going to go back to one page because I prefer reading on one page and show you what the next icon does, and this is fit to window. So it's going to take that page and fit it to this whole window. So it makes it usually smaller text because you're seeing more of the book page. Now we already showed you a little bit about the two-page view, but you'll see the 2 pages in one window. You can also zoom in if you want to just zoom in to your own liking. Use your scroll bar over here to go up and down, or zoom out, or an easy way to zoom out is to just click the fit to width or fit to window. Go back to one page, fit to width. If I scroll down, you'll see the page number. Over here, I can go forward and back one page at a time. Next page from 38 to 39, and I can go backwards. 38, 39. Or I can put in a page number if I know there was a page number that we left off on that I want to continue reading on, page 22. And then the last item on this part of the toolbar is our print option. Now, every publisher has different rules or guidelines for printing. For this book, you can print up to 53 pages. If you are printing, do not print at school. If you want to print something at home and do some writing on it, please do it at home unless you have been told otherwise. So no printing at school unless you've been told otherwise. But this is where you put the page range and then hit continue to get to your printer settings. One other feature is the read aloud feature. Now, not every book will have a read aloud feature. This book does. What it will do, it will start reading at the top of the page. It may take a second or two for that reading to begin.
Reverend to take a polygraph test to demonstrate his innocence. Shuttlesworth stated that he would do that if Commissioner Connor would also take a test to
Now you'll notice that it is very computer-generated reading. It is not the easiest to follow, so I don't suggest using the read aloud feature if you don't have to. So these are just a few features on the ebook when reading, and again, not every book will have all these features. So hopefully they do, but not every book will. Happy reading!